Hi there, so my name is Laura Farnsworth and this is my video application to apply for the Student Technological Assistant at the iTeach program at Nipissing Teachers College, which I'm very excited to be applying for. So I'll just tell you a little bit about myself and what I'm all about, and maybe if you're lucky a quirky fact about me. Just to remind you again, my name is Laura Farnsworth. And I did want to highlight my last name of Farnsworth because a lot of people are fascinated by it for some reason. Just to spice things up, I will give you a history of maybe some other Farnsworths you may or may not be familiar with. So if you just have a look here at my Google machine, this is Philo Farnsworth, who is the inventor of the first electronic television. This is the Farnsworth House, built by Mies van der Rohe in Plano, Illinois in the 1950s. Kyle Farnsworth, a Major League Baseball player. One of my favorite Farnsworths, Farnsworth Bentley, who you may have seen hanging around with P. Diddy or Andre 3000 in the hip-hop scene. And last but not least, Professor Hubert J. Farnsworth, who may at this point be the most well-known Farnsworth. I call him Uncle Hubert for short. So now that you know of some other Farnsworths, I'll tell you about me, Laura Farnsworth. I have an honors degree in psychology and a minor in biology, which is a great background. Psychology is a great background for any sort of teaching. I'm here in London, Ontario at my parents' house where I currently live until I move away to North Bay, and it's a great place to live. I will be moving to North Bay and going into the primary and junior section of Teachers College, which I'm very excited about. I've always had a great time around little children. I've grown up with many cousins, little munchkins always running around. And I'm not only really into hanging out with them, but they seem to be really fascinated by me also, so that's always a plus. Right now in London, I'm currently working for TD Canada Trust, which is just yet another job that has a really great influence on enhancing my communication skills and customer service skills and things like that. Other than working at TD, I enjoy eating, socializing, playing old school original Nintendo games, Mario, playing the piano, and probably my most productive hobby would be producing art. So this here is the most recent painting I did. It's called GeoKitty, hopefully for obvious reasons. And I'm sure you're familiar with the Group of Seven. This is a painting I did just reproducing Lauren Harris's original painting called Pick Island. So that was a lot of work. That was actually the first real painting that I did, so I'm pretty proud of that. It came out great. As for my techie strengths, I do have a lot of experience, of course, using most of the Microsoft Office tools. Microsoft Office for countless essays and formatting resumes. I had a lot of work experience in Microsoft Excel, whether it was used for comparing all sorts of data or creating charts and graphs based on that data and presentations. And don't tell my boyfriend, but I may have a slight crush on Microsoft PowerPoint. I used it a lot, especially in fourth year psychology seminar courses, where I had to take a lot of dry, complex information based on textbooks and my own research and create a presentation that was both easy to understand and learn from, but also very fun and entertaining. So I had a great time, and I got an A+ in that course, so that means I was definitely doing something right. Great experience. But other than my technological strengths, I would say, I was also on a BlackBerry technical support program, so that was kind of something brand new to me as well, but again, very enjoyable for myself, and I'd love the opportunity to bring more of the technical side out of me. But other than all that, the reason I think that I would be a really great student technological assistant is because I know the university is looking for someone with a very outgoing, energetic, positive personality, as well as someone who is always willing to learn. And I've learned a great deal since university, continuous learning through all my job experience that I didn't expect to learn, and it's definitely something that I'm going to continue doing. Learning is always an ongoing process, so I'm definitely eager for that. And I found that in my work experience, especially as a coach at a call center, I worked closely one-on-one with all different types of people with different backgrounds and different ages, different learning abilities, learning strengths, areas of opportunities, and I worked so closely with these people and found out how much patience I had, especially working with, say, someone who had a learning disability or didn't pick up on things as quickly. I was just found myself to be so understanding and compassionate and intuitive and had so much patience that these agents were just begging for my help and begging for me to coach them, and I never feel any greater satisfaction than just getting the vibe from them, their gratification and their confidence in being able to learn new things or improve on different skills. Again, that there is nothing in the world that probably satisfies me more than that. So I would be really looking forward to this type of position. Now, I don't want to talk your ear off all day, so have a look at my resume or my written application, so you can see that I do have a lot of great experience working closely with others and communicating with them on a one-on-one basis. Now, I know that I am supposed to tell you guys also a quirky fact about myself, and there was a lot to choose from, but one thing that I take pride in is my memory and my memorization skills, and I find myself trying to memorize things that may never be applied in my life ever again, but it's still fun. The last thing that I did memorize was the 53 countries in Africa. Who knew there was 53? But I got bored with memorizing the United States. So I went on to the countries. So you're more than welcome to turn this video off if you believe me. However, if you do want me to prove it, I can, just so you know that I'm not pulling your leg. So I will blindfold myself so that you know that I'm not cheating. And I'll go ahead with those countries in alphabetical order, which does actually make it easier in my opinion. So please excuse any of the pronunciation of these countries. I didn't really look much further into that aspect of this. So starting with A, we have Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Central African Republic, Chad, Comoros, Cote d'Ivoire, Djibouti, Egypt, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Kenya, Lesotho, Liberia, Libya, Madagascar, Malawi, Mali, Mauritania, Mauritius, Morocco, Mozambique, Namibia, Niger, Nigeria, Republic of the Congo, Rwanda, Saint Tomé and Principe, Senegal, Seychelles, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Somalia, Sudan, Swaziland, Tanzania, Togo, Tunisia, Uganda, Western Sahara, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. So 3, that means I ended up with 53. So I did it again. And I guess that's it. So I really wanted to thank everyone that's listening to this or watching this for your time. I know that I tend to jibber-jabber on and on. However, I do think that you would probably have a good grasp of my personality and what I'm all about and how badly I would really, really love this position while I am up there in North Bay. I think it would be really great, not only for my teaching experience, but also for my personal experience and expanding my brain a little bit more. So I just want to thank you again. Again, my name is Laura Farnsworth, and I hope to meet you soon and hopefully be working to assist with anyone else who needs help. So thank you so much.